Okay, hey everybody, this is Adrie, your comfy catgirl VTuber who loves the color pink. Hey, and DJT, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So today I'll be working on more of the Genshin Impact story, which um Fontaine comes out. I think I saw an announcement that said the 16th, so that's in like less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, and there's gonna be a shit ton more story. I'll never be free of Genshin Impact. I'll never be free. I shall play it forever. Okay, there's an event. I'm not gonna work on that right now. Let's see. I have not done my dailies yet, but not gonna do those until maybe later. I'm only planning to stream for 3 hours today to get a little break before I go play Friday the 13th with NDJT and his friends. So thank you again for the invitation, NDJT. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure I will be awful at it. I've never played a game of that type. And I will probably die. Fairly quickly, actually. Highly entertaining though. But yeah. How are you doing today, Indy? Gotta grab all things. And let's see. Okay.
I have to stifle it.
I hate having the little notifications. It's just like a fun event, maybe to work on a little bit later, and a break between the stories, maybe.
I remember the look on my.
So I'm trying to get to the Caribert, which is... Let's see, Act 6 of Sumeru. I'm at that teeny tiny end of the Sumeru quest. Like, I should finish this pretty quickly, I think. By God, I hope. I don't know how long the Caribert Act is. I hope it's not as long as the others, because I would like to finish the Sumeru story arc before getting to Fontaine, before Fontaine unlocks. If I don't finish it in time, it's not the end of the world, but I will be ignoring spoilers at that point. So we left off last time. We finished our toast, our dinner. Nahida stopped by. Now we're going to go talk to Nahida. So, Indy, I'm doing really well. Officially got over my cold, and in an overjoy, I get to go outside and experience this wonderful sunny day. Ah, yes, being able to move after being sick is very nice, isn't it?
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
So this is Nahida, the
What a
teeny tiny.
fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
That is an interesting statement, Nahida. Whoa, green machine. Yes, yes. The Dendro machine. This is her lair, I guess. Now it
Certainly,
is.
and that's why we're here to talk with you.
But yeah, she is the Dendro. Archon. Green is her color.
Is there anything you want to know?
Let's see, about the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to.
Good. It was like a super accessible Wikipedia, except for accessible from your brain, which is probably not good for you in the long run.
I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
Oh, the Akasha will be gone forever. Interesting choice, but I'm sure it will be for the best. You are the Archon of Wisdom.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down.
Ah, okay.
The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru.
It also completely destroyed creativity in Sumeru, and people were like, oh, we hate artists. Boo, arg.
Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia.
Ooh. Ah, she's gonna fix it.
The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long.
Yeah, the people in the desert have been treated like second-class citizens and treated pretty terribly.
I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
About what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the gnostices?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
I mean, we kind of saw it a little bit, and she kind of gave one away for knowledge, so I'm like, eh.
However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Hey, Chicky, thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Thank you.
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Khaenri'ah disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
Look at Nahida tricking him. Go, girl.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
Okay, are you gonna share it? Apparently not. Okay, about the balladeer.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
We're gonna train him to be a good boy and not a bad boy.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Okay, about Fontaine, the next stop on my journey. Yay, Fontaine.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Yeah.
As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Fossilor, won't preside over individual trials.
Fossilors. I know what she looks like. I'm not super, like... I really want Zhongli, and he's gonna be out very soon. I will finally get to start rolling again soon. I'm so excited. And I will get Zhongli. So much Zhongli. Maybe I'll go for his weapon. I don't know. I don't know if I have that many wishes. Maybe. I might. I'm pretty close. I'm going to win my 50-50 next. And I think I'm at like 60 pity. So I should be able to get Zhongli and maybe his weapon. I'll have to see how my luck goes.
However, even then, Fossilor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
Streamer luck, manifest Zhongli. Yes, please. Yes, please. I would be very appreciative if that were to occur. Very much want Zhongli. I will get him. He's 100% guaranteed. I will get him in 30 rolls. But Will I baby him and get his weapon? I might go ahead and get his weapon. I might go ahead and stop rolling in characters, and then at this point, just like up my 4 dudes that I like. Whenever they have a rerun and stuff, grab their weapons. Though I'll probably need to check and see if like Zhongzi's best weapon actually is his. I know there's a couple of characters where like the most recommended weapon for them is not actually their banner weapon, which I thought was very odd.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
Oh yeah, so I'm excited about Fontaine because their whole trial system is basically like a giant opera. Like they have turned their it's basically like Judge Judy. Like Fontaine is a fancier version of Judge Judy. It's all about the entertainment at this point. I assume it's fair. Probably not, but you know that's how things work. It's probably really not that fair. Um, but it's all about the entertainment factor of the trial, which is kind of horrifying when you think about it.
Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Genshin goes to Judge Judy live. Yeah, I'll have to be like, yeah, Fontaine, let's go. It's Judge Judy time. Judge Fauclair's time. Actually, I don't remember what there is. The judge guy, but I think it's not actually like, I don't think he makes the decision. Like, it sounded like there was basically like an AI making the decisions for the cases, and they're saying it's always right. Um, yeah, they could be, you know, with how, you know, fast AI is getting, like how much better it's getting, how much it's increasing. Very well could have potentially AI being used as like lawyers and trials eventually. I could see that. Be like, feed it all the laws just so it knows and all the case studies, and then like have it rule. I could see us doing that eventually. Could also see it going very, very badly. Let's see. I've got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
My brother?
Huh? You mean about your brother?
I've given up hope. No one knows about him.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. Ask about her day. How was your day, Nahida? There shouldn't be any information on him in Emerald.
Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
I don't agree. So I didn't like that answer of like, yeah, there shouldn't be a lot of specific things, like maybe about his abilities and stuff. But theoretically, if it's a repository for all the information and memories that have occurred on Teyvat, then there should be memories of him from people who interacted with him. Like we know he's traveled all over Teyvat from the beginning, and clearly involved with the Khaenri'ah incident somehow. So I think he should be in there somehow.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
Because we haven't been traveling super duper long, even though it's been like since December for me. But
However, there must be something different about your brother. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
okay, tell me what is it?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
Okay, so I've heard rumors that people think that the Aether are interacting with as like a body double. So maybe there is an Aether puppet, like how the Balladeer is a puppet running around, and that's why the puppet belongs to this world. But I'm like, we know both of you come from outside this world. How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories, or is it this world that has done something to him? He's been here so long that the world has like ate him, and he is now a part of it.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any further intel? Do you know what he has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Khaenri'ah.
Okay, we knew about that.
After the Khaenri'ah disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
This is like the first little drop of Khaenri'ah lore that we've gotten since like Sumeru, since I started the Sumeru Archon quest. Like they slowly give it to you, very, very slowly.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
Probably Shniznaya, or the Abyss Mages, or whatever, where he's at. They're probably hiding stuff.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders. This is a new word.
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yes.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
Oh, that makes sense. We descend from space. You know, use gravity. Makes sense.
Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Oh! There's 3 other ones, and your brother is not one of them. Who are the other 3? It's going to turn out that our brother is really a figment of our imagination. He never existed through all those journeys with us. We just suddenly, like, landed here and we made a puppet.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Oh, okay.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Okay, Nahida, you don't have a lot of time. I need to know now. I want to know. Maybe the real brother was the friends we made along the way.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Yeah, we traveled all over Sumeru, saved Sumeru in the world, and still know jack shit about why we're here.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here, I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
Yes, we will, in a couple weeks.
I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, so it can't be recorded by this world because we're not of it. That's interesting and seems kind of silly. Like, you should be able to record Nahida's interaction with me and basically have a record of me and doing my things.
If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Yay!
I'm glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oh no, we're gonna dream about Nahida. Okay, Act 5 is officially complete. Okay, I get a little wish. Ooh. Now we're gonna do the Archon Quest Interlude, Chapter Act 3? I think this is Caribert. Oh, shit, no. There's Caribert, and then there's also an interlude. Fuck. And it looks like I need to do Nahita's story quest to unlock this, Acer. Wait, no. Oh, no, I need to do Kazua's interlude quest. Nice, that was kind of juicy reveal. Yeah, it was. They've done a really good job with this as a whole. Hi, Cody. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm working on Genshin story, trying to catch up before Fontaine comes out. Don't think I'm going to. About to start the Caribert Act. So chapter 3, act 6. I did not know there is another interlude chapter. So I'm gonna want to try to finish that before Fontaine comes out. So, but I also have to do Kazua's quest to start that, which is kind of annoying. It is what it is. I'll do Caribert today. And I can always do Kazuha on my own, maybe. So. Oof, lots of story quests. Yeah, I haven't really done, like, a ton of them. I have most of them unlocked. So I did A's, Zhongli's. I don't see the ones I finished. And I have not touched, like, any of the hangout events. I have to complete Caribert. Oh yeah, I think Kia might be related to that. Yeah, might as well unlock these so I can use my keys. I need to do the hangouts at some point. I don't know when. There's so many of them at this point. I am slowly catching up. Insufficient story keys. And the plan was to start doing character quests after I finish the main story. But then Fontaine comes out on the 16th, so I don't know. I might have to maybe when Fontaine comes out, take my time on the main story and alternate between character quests. Just started playing Snowbreak Containment Stone because it looks cool. Also because I done what I need to on Genshin and Star Rail. Let's see. Let's do the handy dandy Google. What is Snowbreak Containment Zone? Oh no. I don't need another gacha game. I see many sexy waifus. I'm not seeing very many husbandos, though. I don't think I've seen any husbandos. Content creators. Oh, goodness. Okay, so Snowbreak Containment Stone looks interesting. It definitely looks very pretty. Lots of waifus, but I am a waifu, so I need husbandos in my games. Which is why I really love Genshin and Honkai Star Rails, because there's an equal amount of husbandos and waifus. And I like to collect both, but it does look fun. The Cody, does a Snowbreak Containment Zone, does it have gameplay like Genshin? Because I've been seeing more and more gacha games. Like, I've seen a bunch that don't have a whole lot of gameplay to them, but I've been seeing more and more get into, like, the 3D gameplay. Like, there's Weather and Waves that will come out at some point later this year, which I'll probably download and play. I don't need another gacha game, though. I'll still probably download and play it. Tower Fantasy. I actually play Tower Fantasy. It's a terrible game. You're not entirely wrong, but I actually like Tower Fantasy. It's not doing super great though. It's not. at all in DJT. I wish they would let us store more than 3 keys. I know, right? I would have a bajillion keys at this point. Complete the illusions of the mob. I don't know what that is. But Jeff, thank you for joining and chatting. I do appreciate it. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. My name is Adrie. I'm a comfy cat girl VTuber who likes the color pink. I like to play Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Final Fantasy 14. I will dabble in most MMOs. Like, I will try Blue Protocol when it comes out. But Final Fantasy 14 is my one true love, my one true MMO. I also like to play Guild Wars 2. I started Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. Oh my god, that's gonna take fucking forever to get through. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that. I might occasionally stream that and still play it on the side because I feel like if I just stream playing it, I will never finish it. Because I'm like, I'm not even very far in. I already have like so much time on that game. Baldur's Gate 3 is very deserving of Game of the Year, I think, for this year. I don't think it's going to get it, though. So, you're a Genshin free-to-play veteran. I like anime drawing and stuff. Nice to meet you. I do appreciate you stopping by. I am not free-to-play in Genshin. I have not super duper whaled, but I have... Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And yay, my Moogle went off. Good Moogle. I am not free to play. I was buying the battle passes and stuff. But I haven't whaled. I haven't spent even close to like $1,000 or anything like that. I don't think I even hit like $500. I think I spent like, I'm probably at the 300 mark at this point because I really wanted Ayato and I'll hide them because I really like the hot husbandos. And I've gotten like, I'm very much, okay, we're gonna get on a soapbox. Micro transactions, macro transactions, battle passes, and gacha is ruined video games, but that's where we are in this life and it's not gonna ever get any better. And I've accepted that. May not be free to play, but I support fellow Genshin players. I do appreciate that. So I've gotten like, I like Genshin. I think it's a good game. So I'm fine with spending some money on it. Like, I pay for a sub in Final Fantasy 14. I pay $15 a month for that game because I want to continue getting updates. So I don't mind spending money on Genshin. And the amount of money I've spent is like not even like $1 a day, considering how long I'm going to end up playing this game. So I do like supporting the devs. I do think it's a little bit outrageous, some of the gacha stuff and how many spins and how much money it takes to get a character if you're not doing free to play. But I have no intention of C6 in anybody, so I've like whatever. I just want to unlock the character. I'm able to spend money if I personally think it's satisfying. I mainly just want the hot dude characters. Like I usually don't get anyone above C0. I just want to unlock the character. And since like Ayato's banner was out right when I started, I didn't have a stock up of Primogems and wishes. So I was like, yeah, am I going to swipe my card to get this hot guy? I was like, yes. So, but I can appreciate Genshin. Like, it's not throwing the cash shop at you. It doesn't have like ads all over the place. It doesn't have messages every 5 minutes being like, you should spin to win. So I think of the gacha games I have tried, which to be fair, not tried a lot. Genshin is definitely one of the less predatory ones. Hot two characters is valid motivation. It is. And that's one of the reasons I actually think Tower of Fantasy is not as great of a game is I don't think the Tower of Fantasy character designs are as good as Genshin. Like, I haven't necessarily felt the need to roll on characters. Like, the characters don't pop up in the story enough to get attached. The story is also not very good in Tower of Fantasy. It's kind of just like it's tolerable and it's not the worst story I've seen, but it doesn't seem like they mapped it out or had a lot of plans. Like it's kind of random, and I'm like, I'm here for the randomness and seeing where this goes, but I have no idea where you guys are going. I have no idea how you guys connected this. Um, the Genshin has really hot guys. Genshin also I do think is better than Tower Fantasy. And another aspect is the 4-star characters. Like I like getting the 4-star characters too. And Tower Fantasy just has 5 stars. Now I will say I did get Lan in Tower Fantasy because I think she's super duper cute. And I do not want Tower Fantasy to die. I think it's gonna die. It's hitting its anniversary. I do enjoy playing it. I log in every day and do the dailies, but I'm like 90% sure it's gonna die. Kind of makes me sad, but I guess it is what it is. The only hot dude I got are Zhongli and Ito. I do not have Zhongli. Zhongli has not had a banner rerun since I've played, but he will have a banner rerun in like a month or so, and I will get him then, and he will be mine. He is my favorite character. I have some buttons of him, and I got a pillowcase of him, and a little picture of him, a picture from his birthday of him holding flowers. Let me see how many viewers it has on Twitch. Are you talking about Tower Fantasy? Um, I've never streamed Tower Fantasy. Like, I don't think Genshin has like supreme viewership either. It will definitely go up when Fontaine comes out, right? Um, but Genshin's doing better than Final Fantasy 14. But like last I poked at Tower Fantasy, it was abysmal. 674 viewers. It was pretty bad. Um, yeah, yeah. I feel bad for Tower Fantasy. Like it has such great potential. How far it has fallen. Yeah, I still only started playing Tower Fantasy in December, so I didn't even get to see it at its peak. It's kind of sad because it has so much potential to be a good game. I think like the zones, I like the zones. They're very pretty. Um, I like some of the characters that are in the story. The story is just not deep enough to really get you attached. And like if you're gonna try to be a Genshin killer, which is what they were trying to do by basically copying the combat and the play, then you have to have the same story. Your story has to be as good as Genshin. Like if you're going to compete, you have to be as good. It mainly fell off due to all of the Sue. All of the Sue? I'm not really sure. SUE, is that short for something? Or were there like a bunch of lawsuits? The Sue? Genshin sued them because they stole a weapon. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, people don't like that. People will stop playing because of that. Oh. Hmm. Well, well, that's really sad, and I kind of hate that that happened to them. But they shouldn't have stole the weapon. I don't know. I wouldn't stop playing a game over that. That wouldn't bother me as much. I don't know. There's worse things. Like I play Diablo 4. Blizzard is a significantly worse company and has done significantly worse things. So, I don't know. Now, I wonder if them getting sued got like hurt their, money reserves and that maybe that affected some of their development stuff going on. Ugh. Yeah, I had such good potential. I kind of like the fact that it was an MMO, and I like the fact that it has mounts. Like that is the one thing that I really wish Genshin would get is like a mount, because I don't know, like in the beginning zones it wasn't so bad, but as the zones get bigger and bigger, I'm like, can I have a mount to move faster, please? Pretty please. Okay, so bow mounts. I really like the mounts in Tower Fantasy. I don't know, it's just nice. I like the zippy things in Genshin, like in Sumeru. You press T and you can zip to little things. I love those. Hoyo will never add that. Oh, Yeah, I kind of figured at this point if it wasn't going to get added in, it probably would never would. But, you know, copium for me, because teleport waypoints. I mean, yeah, but eh. Angelon and Seiyu. Lols. Yeah, I'm kind of like, that's like a copium thing. I also just like coming from MMOs, I love having mounts. And I feel like Genshin could have such great mounts based off like the monsters we see and stuff, that it would be a fun addition. But, you know, it's not something that's going to keep me from playing the game ultimately, right? Oh, let's say goodbye to Nahida.
Is there anything you want to know?
Are going to these all the same questions?
And soon, I'm very interested if fate is the. I'm unsure, glad the pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough.
Okay, I was kind of hoping she'd say something a teeny tiny different. I'd like a dragon mount. Yeah, like some of the bosses, you could be like, the mount drops from them, like either after like an RNG or after a certain number of kills. Like, I don't want RNG mounts anymore. I'm over that. I've heard of people doing stuff in WoW and never getting mounts to drop because of the RNG. And that was the one thing I'm thankful for in Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 and their like mounts that drop from the trials. It's a low drop rate, but if you beat that boss like 50 times and you get 100 totems, you can go unlock that mount in a couple patches. And you will not spend years of your life. You will not spend a decade trying to get a mount and never succeed. Maybe in the story, Davlin can lay eggs or something, and then boom, dragon mount. Oh, that'd be really fun and really cute. Right? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I know I gotta teleport. Just gotta zoom in a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited to try Weather and Waves. I'll probably just play the story for that though. And I'm probably gonna go free to play in it because I would rather spend my money on other things like this and Honkai Star Rail. So I'm really loving Honkai Star Rail. Not gonna lie, the new Genshin animations look crisp. Yeah, it is really fun to see. Like, also, like, so I can't wait to see what comes out with Fontaine because even Honkai Star Rail has had a lot more crisp stuff, and I just know when Fontaine comes out, we're gonna see another like little boost up of goodness, crispness, like improvement. Also, my boy Child is coming back.
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tibet,
Excuse me.
right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, I am excited about Child coming back. I'm like, really excited about him being in the Fontaine story too, because he's gonna, I assume, be a pretty decent part in it since he was in the Hoyoverse special program yesterday. But I will not be rolling for him because all of my rolls are gonna go to Zhongli. I'm kind of sad that they're both having banners at the same time. That was kind of horrible. It made me super sad, but I'm gonna have to get Zhongli and I guess maybe get Child later. It is what it is, unfortunately. I didn't think Child was gonna be in the Fontaine story. He is. Like, he's in the special program from yesterday. I'll have to play as Child Pal Legacy. Lol. Yeah, so I don't know how much of the story he's gonna be in, but like he was in like the special program yesterday. Hoyoverse showed an updated trailer, and Child like popped in. Have no idea like why he's gonna be there, but for some reason he's gonna be in the story. So I also need to do Child's story quest before Fontaine comes out, and before I do that, another thing to add. I wonder if he's gonna say, "Hey, girly." Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I don't know a whole lot about Child because I haven't done his story quest yet. And I don't like he was in Liyue like a good bit, but I haven't seen him since Liyue. And I don't know if he's popped up in events a whole lot more because I missed a bunch of events and I have missed so much lore on characters because I haven't played since the beginning. So I don't know, but I'm happy to see him. And maybe when he pops up in Fontaine, maybe he'll win my heart too. But it belongs to Zhongli right now. I must get Zhongli. I've been saving for Zhongli since like May.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
Though, Dainsleif, if we ever get him on a banner, I will lose my mind. I will get Dainsleif 100%. So Zhongli is number 1, Dainsleif is number 2. Child pop up in one event with Yoimiya, that's it. Child is kind of exclusive. Oh, that's kind of sad to hear. Kind of wish, like, I kind of wish we would get more character stories for characters. Like, bump all the Archons, give all the Archons a 3rd story, and give all the 4-star characters, like, 2. I don't know. Like, I love the mains quest line too, but I would love to see more character stories. You have theories? If you want to share your theories, I will be happy to listen to them.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Oh, this poor postal worker. Oh, poor him. I'm super excited for this quest because I love all the lore and stuff that's been dropped about Khaenri'ah, and I want to know more. Especially since I did like the interlude quest in the chasm, and I was like, holy shit. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping we'll get to learn more about Khaenri'ah in this Caribert quest. So I think Child will fight with us against Arlecchino. Ooh, that would be fun.
Well, we aren't always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
I also hope Zhongli is going to be in the Fontaine story. The new trailer did not show him, and I can't think of why he would be, but usually like the banner characters are somehow in the story, right? So I'm really hoping he pops up in Fontaine. Let's see, because the Harbinger we are fighting in this nation will be Arlecchino, which I hope she'll be playable. Oh yeah. I would like more of the Harbingers to be playable, like even though we killed them. Like, is it Senora? Oh, the Harbinger we fought in Inazuma. The Scarlet Butterfly Lady. I think it was Senora something, but I don't remember. But like her character design is so cool. Like it would be kind of a waste not to have her as a 5-star. It's like, yeah, I know she's dead, but you know, it's fine. That's fine. And I know I've seen some people saying like they're gonna lose their minds if the Doctor never becomes a playable character because they're like, he's so cool. Yeah. Banner characters appear in events too, not just stories, so it could just be an event with Zhongli. I mean, I'll take it. We haven't really had Zhongli pop up since, well, I haven't. The last I saw him was in the Chasm Interlude quest. We were trapped in that weird domain and we got out and he kind of saved us. So that's like the last time I've seen Zhongli. And I think it would be fun to see him again. And if it's just an event, that's still okay. I'll still take it.
So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Oh man, this poor postal worker. This poor postal worker. This worker has probably been like, oh my god, how am I supposed to deliver this? What are some things that you'd like to see in Genshin? Okay, you may hate me for saying this. So a lot of things I want to see from Genshin are actually things they do in Honkai Star Rail. And they're more like quality of life things rather than story things. Like the story, I'm fine with how the story is going. I'm fine with what the story level is at. I think it's good. I have no expectations from them. I'm just going to take whatever they throw at me. because it's all been good so far, and I'm going to trust them. But I would like to see some of the quality of life stuff. Like, so Honkai Star Rail added a thing where eventually you want them to take out the jump button. Okay, no, I don't want them to take out the jump button. Not like Honkai Star Rail. But there are other things, like in Honkai Star Rail, after so long, if you miss an event, you can go back and play it. Now, it doesn't seem to be that they're doing this with every event, but still some of them. So I would really love to see Genshin add in a way to play all the past events that have been available since I haven't played, just for the fact that there's a lot of lore that's dropped in them, apparently, that you can't, like, find unless someone put it on YouTube. Like, there's all this information about Albedo that, like, his character story, I did, and it ends on a cliffhanger. That's what Honkai Star Rail is made for, to see what people like and don't like, and then take them to Genshin for the most part. Yeah, and you know what? I appreciate Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. Like, you don't, from a business perspective, right? They also have Impact a Third. All three games are very different, and they appeal to different type of gamers, right? And then you have those crazy fuckers who play all three. Those crazy people, and they're just like the golden gooses for Hoyoverse. If you play all their games, they're like, you are the perfect little person customer for us. But the three games appeal to different type of gamers, right? There's no reason to make another Genshin game, because then you could kill Genshin. So like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail don't compete with each other, but they do show off Hoyoverse's, the games show off to each other Hoyoverse's world building abilities, story abilities, character design abilities. They also get used to the gacha. Like, all of these games, I feel like, are made to kind of get you interested in the others. So yeah, I really, number one thing for Genshin Impact is I want the ability to go play the past events so I can experience all the lore that got dropped in past events, like with frickin' Albedo and stuff. Also, so to get some of those rewards, like the fish sword that I missed out on, which is just comical and hilarious looking. So that's number one. Probably number two, and this is where probably people who love Genshin will hate me, is I want to auto battle for the dailies. I like the dailies. I like the rewards from the dailies. I hate doing the dailies. I'm at the point where I hate doing the dailies. I'd like to see the resin cap increase to 200 or 240. I'd be okay with that, but I also don't use all my resin every day. It's just like Honkai Star Rail, I can turn my game, turn on auto battle, and go do stuff. Or like do it on my phone while I'm at work. I don't have to physically play the game to get the daily rewards. And I don't feel like people are like, oh, that's the game, that's the gameplay. That's shit gameplay, guys. Dailies are never good gameplay in any game. That is not why you play it. And better Abyss rewards. Yeah, I don't mess with the Abyss because I don't think the rewards are good enough. I'm just like, I don't care. I also don't like that the Honkai Star Rail Ascension materials are, you go fight the boss battle, you can auto battle it, and you get the Ascension materials with Genshin, and you can do like that same character, you need their materials, you can do it every single day, right? Genshin, if you need material, you have to go run around the world and find it, and then you can only do it like every 2 days unless you have a buddy and go into their world. So, oh, and more love shown to Lumine. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed, like, in the graphic for Fontaine. I think it just says Aether. I don't think it even had Lumine. I was like, what is this crap? Love me. Love Lumine. So, an even vault would be fantastic for Genshin. Yeah, an event vault. Yeah, like, if you're going to put a bunch of lore stuff in it, like, give us a way to access it. Personally, that's my preference. So they're kind of like the two main things is Event Vault for me, and I would like to see a auto battle button, because doing the boss battles in Genshin for like the elements to ascend your characters is fun, like the first 10 times. Once you've done it like, 30, 60 times, it's boring. It's no longer fun. So just like, I don't know. I don't like if it comes across as a mechanic that gets you to waste your time and play the game for longer than you would, rather than be actual good gameplay. And so like it's the same thing with like a lot of stuff. Like, okay, Final Fantasy 14 has raids. The raid to learn is fun to beat, and then you do it like 10 times to unlock your weapon. That is fun. And then after that, it's annoying because you've already learned the fight. Like there's no newness to it. Genshin has raids. I don't know if you can call it Genshin has raids. I would be curious to see if they could make raids for Genshin. But I would feel like the probably varies, but for me, raids require that you have other people to do it with you. And there's good and bad things. Like it's content that is made to be played with other people. Genshin has that capability. They could probably make raids designed around 4 people, but then you have to have friends to play with. And that's kind of like the biggest thing with raids and MMOs is you need friends to do the raids with, or the game has to have a population and a raid finder, and you have to have people not be jerks about it. Friends, what's that? I know, right? So Genshin is ideally for those. I feel like Genshin is mainly a single player game. Like it's nice that it has the co-op ability, but I don't ever see them add in like true raids. And I guess you could say like the Abyss content is probably the closest thing to a raid single player wise, because the Abyss is like the highest difficulty combat that Genshin has. And I mean, I think it's pretty hard. I usually don't do the Abyss. So, but yeah, little blue events. But that's actually one of the things I found kind of interesting about Tower of Fantasy was that it was basically a Genshin MMO. And I was kind of like, I was like, this is a cool idea. Too bad it's dying. Makes me sad.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Maybe one day I'll make a video on this. And I feel bad for saying this, and this kind of goes back to my soapbox. I'm now at the point where I actually like Honkai Star Rail better than Genshin Impact. Honkai Star Rail did what Tower Fantasy wanted to do, but better. I don't think they're similar enough to necessarily make that comparison. Like, I mean, they definitely appealed to Genshin players. I feel like most people I know who played Genshin played Honkai Star Rail. Even if they were hesitant because it wasn't Genshin gameplay. And most people I've talked to who have tried Honkai Star Rail has liked it. I like it better at this point, and I don't like turn-based games typically. I just like that it has good story, the characters are good looking, it has dailies, but with the auto battle, like, I don't feel bad doing the dailies. I don't know. It just, with Genshin, it just takes so long to use all of your resin on the boss battles. So, turn-based games can be fun. They can be. Baldur's Gate 3 is technically turn-based, a little bit different. I don't know how to describe Baldur's Gate 3 combat. It's turn-based, but you're also moving on the board, but it's not like Fire Emblems. But under the right setting. Yeah, so to be honest, I think the biggest feature of Honkai Star Rail is that it has the auto battle, which is good for the dailies, but then it also has the speed up the fight setting so that the turn-based mechanics aren't as slow. And I feel like a lot of turn-based mechanics, it feels slow. But since you can speed Honkai Star Rail up, like that helped significantly for people that don't like it. Because I typically don't play turn-based games anymore. I grew up playing Final Fantasy. I used to play a lot of turn-based games, like, Pokemon. Pokemon's turn-based technically. But I don't know. I would prefer action combat or real-time combat more. Like, about the only times I'll play turn-based combat is Fire Emblem, which is turn-based technically. Honkai Star Rail, because I can zoomy through it. And Baldur's Gate 3, and to be honest, Baldur's Gate 3 I'm playing because Larian Studios is a fantastic studio, and I love Baldur's Gate. I grew up playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I have all of the maps from Baldur's Gate 2 memorized, pretty much where all of the items are, because I played that game so much. So Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely I'm playing not because it's turn-based and not because I like the combat, but because I like the world and the lore, and I'm ecstatic that there's a third one. Okay, great. Well, let me see this letter. Let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
So, that being said, Baldur's Gate 3 so far is fun. It's definitely hard. Like, I'm used to playing easy games. And I would say Baldur's Gate, I'm playing it on easy mode. I'm playing it on baby mode. It's still like the combat is still kind of challenging, but it's fun. You can do crazy shit with the combat. It's pretty fun.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Olmos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by a Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kea. Ooh. I want to fight Paimon. I guess that's another thing I want to get from Genshin. If Paimon does not turn out to be the super pivotal, important character in the story somehow, she doesn't end up being like a boss fight, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed.
Khaenri'ah, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
I mean, she floats around. Didn't she give us the teleport ability? Yay, Tinadiao. Like, she has to be important, right? There's gotta be, they have to explain this. She floats. She flies everywhere. No one seems to bat an eye at this, but it's weird. I can't say I'm I can't say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
I mean, he did say find Paimon, so like, good luck.
Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Also want to fight Barbara and Timmy. Oh, you can't bully Timmy. Poor kid. Ooh, oh yeah, achievements. Achievements are good. I will also say another thing I like about Honkai Star Rail compared to Genshin is I was able to start it fresh. If I could go back in time, I would start playing Genshin when it first came out. Because there's a lot of stuff I haven't gotten to try to do because there's just like so much crap. There's so much stuff to do. It's like I want to do this thing. Like I want to try playing the card game more. But I'm still trying to catch up on the main story and I want to do the character stories. And then like there's all the events to do. Genshin characters that you could beat. Lol. Lol. One second. I remember to respond to this thing later. Okay.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see
Where is this tavern? Okay, it's right over here. I could beat Baizu and Kave. No, don't beat Kave. He's, yeah, probably. You probably could. I like Kave. I got him unlocked. I don't care about Baizu.
Tried yet, boss?
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
They clearly don't have enough liquor. Faruzan? Yeah, I don't care about Faruzan. Hey, dearie. Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Sorry you're late. No worries about it. I'm just appreciative that you were able to make it. It is all good. Oh, very good. We have been chatting about Genshin, Tower Fantasy, Honkai Star Rail. So I have not made it very far in the story because I have been chatting a lot. So I could definitely beat Sino in a fist fight, just not normally. Oh, okay. That's fair. It's fair. So, yeah.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Oh yeah, Derry. I did see your tweet the other day asking about the ball spawn, the Dark Urge for Baldur's Gate 3. So, this is probably easier just to tell you now rather than actually type it out on Twitter. But have you played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? Either explain over speaking. Yeah, I thought as much. I haven't played. Okay. So Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, the whole premise of the game is called the Ball Spawn Sagas. And so Baal is the god of murder in the Forgotten Realms. And during the time of troubles, Baal and a bunch of other Baal and a bunch of other gods got killed. So they were basically fighting each other, kind of like the Ark of War in Genshin, and killed each other. And eventually several gods, got to be the new pantheon, so on and so forth. Baal had a way to get around this. He basically got a bunch of his priestesses pregnant, and he had a bunch of children, and they're called the Baal spawn. And because he's the god of murder, all the Baal spawn basically have this urge to kill people and harm them and do bad things. So basically, if you're a child of Baal, you have kind of like this innate darkness in you. Now, you can definitely fight against it, because in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you can play evil or good. You can fight against it, or you could, run full into it and be like a murder hobo. My first game like this was Divinity 2, Original Sin. I haven't actually played the second one. I played a little bit of the first. I may go back and play them since I'm liking Baldur's Gate 3, but Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to take me a year to finish at this rate, so eventually. But Baldur's Gate 1, this is like a 20-year-old game, so I'm going to spoil it for you. Baldur's Gate 1, you're playing a main character. Gorion is your adopted father, and you basically start at the game, and he's like, we have to go run. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, someone's coming to, we gotta go. We gotta leave, Candlekeep, and go. And you're like, okay, sure, whatever. And he gets murdered by this guy named Saravark. And Baal evil. Yeah, balls are evil. Sorry, guys. And as you go through Baldur's Gate 1, you're basically trying to avenge Gorion, your father, who got killed by Saravark, and you find out that you are a Baal spawn. So the whole thing about Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, and the expansions and so on and so forth is called the Baal Spawn Adventures, because you, the main character, is a spawn of Baal. And basically, once you get into the second game, there's actually, eventually, you start turning into this thing called the Slayer, which is basically an incarnation of Baal, where you just slaughter people. So everyone who has Baal's blood in them has this innate urge to murder people. So, theoretically, at the end of Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Baal, which was the expansion, all the Baal spawn were supposed to have been killed, except for the main character and you, and most of your essence was taken out. So theoretically, by the point we get to Baldur's Gate 3, most of the Baal spawn essence should be completely gone. But the Dark Urge background in the description, it basically says you're having this uncontrollable urge to murder people. And like, so I got to Gale, right, where his arm's sticking out. And you know how it's sticking out? You can start fantasizing about ripping it off. And if you select that option, which I did, and then I reloaded my game, if you do pick that option, you do actually rip his hand off. And everyone's like, kind of like, the fuck? Why did you just rip that random guy's arm off rather than help him out of the portal? So it's, you're fighting against your urge. So everyone's like, hey, the dark urge basically sounds like you're playing a ball spawn. Also, like when you listen to the character stories, like the origin story, where they like you say listen to their video and they go on their monologue. If you look at the circle that Dark Urge character stands on, it has like everyone else's is basically just a regular circle. His actually has decoration and it looks almost exactly like the symbol of ball. It's just missing the skull. So most people who are playing Baldur's Gate 3, because they played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, are kind of losing their shit over this because you get to be a ball spawn again. It's great. And so I remade my character and played and caught up to where I was on stream. I actually got a little bit farther as the Dark Urge. And the Dark Urge, like, it's an origin character, but you get to completely customize it. So I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about that, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. So, I'm gonna try, and I decided to be a paladin, a Dark Urge paladin, a good character, and I can't wait to see what happens when I murder people. So, yeah. But I'm gonna try to be a good girl while I'm the Dark Urge. I'm gonna try to not murder people, but I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be stuff where I have to roll, and if I lose the roll, I'm just gonna like end up killing them. So yeah, it should be fun. Good luck. Murder time. Don't kill Gale. Game end. Yeah, so I did the option to basically rip his arm off, which I don't think that technically killed him. But because I wanted to see it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then I reloaded and saved him. I still might romance him. I like the sexy elf Astarion guy, but I don't think I can be quite evil enough for him. That's just a feeling. So, it sounds like a fun character to play as. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. So, and realistically, I'm probably only going to get play through Baldur's Gate 3 once. I think I heard I was watching Asmongold earlier and he was saying he thinks there's like 175 hours of cutscenes in Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna play the game once and I'm not gonna ever play it again. That's it. It is too long. It is way too long. So I will probably romance Gale. That's probably who I'm gonna romance because he seems goofy and fun. And hopefully I won't accidentally murder him.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
And I am romancing Gale because he's a sarcastic prick like me. Yeah, he's actually given me like a lot of Alistair vibes from Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age Origins. Like he did like little the eye maneuver and like the smirkiness and the sarcasm is really reminded me of Alistair. I loved Alistair. So, DJT, I'll need to play it again for work, Loud. No, it's too fucking long. You can only play it once. You'll not be able to play any other games if you play it twice. Oh, if you say so. We've missed you too. I've missed you, Kaya. Your new outfit is much better than your old outfit.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Dean?
Ah, this is the appropriate way to work. Alcohol for lunch every single day.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh, very believable. You terrified? I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Okay, sure. You're just getting a benefit, getting to try all of the alcohol.
Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented.
Ooh.
That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Foremost expert or alcoholic? Is there a difference?
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Ooh, collab, alcohol collab.
Sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Oh no! I know him and Luke don't really get super along, but I think I've seen stuff that they're brothers. I don't know if that was known from a previous event or if that's going to pop up in this quest. I don't know.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Hmm.
Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
That is exactly what we're here for, sir. Tell us. Don't worry about it. You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard
Okay.
my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Okay, so his adoptive father is Diluc's father. Okay.
I'm sure
Kind
you
of brothers.
agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah.
Khaenri'ah,
To
guys.
have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Really? I thought it was near Mondstadt. Wait, isn't Davlen's lair from Khaenri'ah? I'm gonna have to look at the map again. Khaenri'ah.
So I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Khaenri'ah, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Khaenri'ah was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Dainsleif. He is the second character I want. Goes Zhongli, Dainsleif, and then Raiden and Nahida. Oh wait, no. Waisthuthly? The new guy from Fontaine. Okay, he's number 3. A is 4, Nahida is 5. I don't need that many characters.
My life had less and less to do with Khaenri'ah as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well.
Well, let's learn about Khaenri'ah, guys. Yeah.
I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive.
Khaenri'ah, got destroyed 500 years ago. So it's just like family line keeping this hope of Khaenri'ah alive. I don't know. Let's see. I should just read the story, right? Yeah.
As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only
Ooh.
link to Khaenri'ah that I have left.
I mean, yeah, it's the only link. It got destroyed 500 years ago. How long do people live here?
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Dansley! Oh, look at our surprised Pikachu face. Isn't it cute?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
I know nothing, but I bet we're about to find out.
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Kaya secretly a Khaenri'ah prince? Is his family line connected to the royal line of Khaenri'ah?
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh, never mind. I might be wrong. Or the Abyss Order's founder is from the royal line of Khaenri'ah? That could still make sense. I could still be right. The Abyss Order. Yes.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm assuming the Abyss Order has been around for like 500 years.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
His eyes? What do you recognize about them?
You're a pure-blood Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Oh. Oh yeah, Dainsleif is old, right? I'm pretty sure he's like 500 plus years old. I'm pretty sure he can't die because he's from Khaenri'ah, like 500 years ago, Khaenri'ah.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
No, of course not. He helps us hunt them down.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
No, you're pretty free-spirited.
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I guess. I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Khaenri'ah, but you get on like oil and water.
I mean, but Kaya's not really from Khaenri'ah, right? Not really. Like, I wasn't around when he was alive.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Yes. Yes, they can. So you said that an Alberich founded the Abyss Order. I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
When do we get to see the mask come off?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago.
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Guess where we're going, guys?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
No? Are you concerned about the Abyss Order? Are we waiting for the perfect moment?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Oh, okay. So in like 10 minutes. After Dane finishes his drink, you prepare to travel to Vidya Forest. Okay. Vidya Forest we go. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Glide. Wonderful, wonderful glide. Climb, 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 climb. Okay. Like a little farm. Whose farm?
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
Like, he has such a cool design. It's 3D. You know eventually we're going to be able to play as him.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
So who abandoned it?
An extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Who cares? It's really fine.
There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Do, 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 do. In the house we go. Open the door.
So there really isn't anyone home.
Okay, a bed.
Looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
It's like, with Paimon's little cape, you kind of gotta know, like, she's gotta be connected to the Abyss somehow.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh?
What is that?
A mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just a regular mirror. It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
Investigate. Okay.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Or doing like herbology stuff.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine ball? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here.
But what
But
happened?
we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Ooh, there are gonna be some little hilly trolls.
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Let's go and beat on them. No slimes.
Monsters? Wow, his ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's a surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Do 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 do.
Here you are. Scatter.
Do 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 do.
Go, Barrett!
Be still.
More? Nope, that's it. Okay.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
Or we could go with you.
You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
That is true. That is true. Ley lines are not a big deal.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
It is time for food, guys. Nummy nums. Okay. Well, I'm happy I had Amber on my party. You can probably make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in. Dansleif still not back?
Their cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you the most. You're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but,
Oh my god.
tired of Paimon being around?
Oh my god, guys. Hoyoverse is trying to guilt trip the Genshin community. They have seen all the hate and complaints about Paimon, and they added it to the story. You make my day every day, Paimon. Not really. You're better than nothing, I guess. Oh, you can't even be that mean.
Oh, you stop it. Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
Oh my gosh, Hoyoverse.
So, next question.
More coffee.
Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit.
Wow.
We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles. And you too, Teyvat.
I'm pretty sure we got like 3 more years until we figure out what happened. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, Paimon. Thank you, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, that's a first. Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Alright, good night then, Paimon. I kind of feel like she's scheming.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Is she scheming? Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Oh, you're finally back. Took you long enough. Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
Oh, how did you know?
All right. Rest here a bit longer then.
Oh.
Head into the forest to investigate.
Aw, he's such a sweetie. Ah, yes, I will definitely be rolling for him when he gets a banner. Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? We need some coffee. Both in-game and out-of-game. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? Oh no. I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, it looks like it's just me here for now. I guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Ladder. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? Paimon, this isn't the time for hide and seek. No reply. I should go inside and check. What's it gonna be, guys? Is it gonna be a monster? Is it gonna try to eat me? Am I gonna find a cute little animal that I can claim as a pet? Another Paimon?
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Ah! You startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
Whoa. Just calm down. I'm only here looking for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Yes. You're playing Windtrace with Paimon. Windtrace was so much fun. That was such a good event.
Departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
He sounds kind of crazy. I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So you mean to say that you were nearby last night, watching us like a creeper?
What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
He's doing something sketchy, guys.
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
Suit yourself.
He sounds like a creeper.
I've been observing you.
Oh,
And you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
that's not creepy at all, guys.
Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You... Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in.
What is he hiding?
No overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax. I've been around. It takes a lot to phase me. Got it. Oh god, guys. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be something that phases us. It's a hilichurl. A hilichurl? Why do you keep a hilichurl at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
Okay, it makes sense that a hilichurl, whenever, you know, we deal with Dane and Khaenri'ah, the hilichurls are involved since they are the Khaenri'ah citizens who have been cursed forever. Well, the poor hilichurls. I mean, there's also that side quest where, like, I think it's from the dailies in Mondstadt, where there's that girl that has learned to speak with the hilichurls.
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Khaenri'ah, aren't you? Do we have another immortal person?
Huh? You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Khaenri'ah?
I'm just a traveler. I've met others from Khaenri'ah. Your clothes, your eyes. Oh, I guess maybe it's the little diamonds in the eyes. I'll have to look at Dane's eyes a little bit more and pay more attention.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Nope. I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Khaenri'ah. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
That's fair.
And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
That sounds a little too black and white. Spoken like a true Khaenri'ah. Bring it with this one.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
How are you still alive, and how have you not turned into a hilichurl?
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly? I take it that's how you've survived for so long.
The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Khaenri'ah by those vile gods.
So by the Seven, I guess.
We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release.
Okay, so why were you cursed?
All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
I love the voice acting for this side character. Yeah, the VA is going all in. Going 100% all in. This poor a side character that probably most people don't recognize, unfortunately, or remember. So Ada is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why did some people turn into hilichurls while you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because, although Khaenri'ah began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too.
Okay, so
Any who
others.
forsook their gods and came to Khaenri'ah were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Khaenri'ans were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality.
You know what would solve this game and get all these answers very faster is why the fuck haven't we just gone to like Zhongli and A and we're like, hey, what the fuck happened during Khaenri'ah? Actually, I think A wasn't there. I think it was her sister, and her sister died. But Zhongli, I'm pretty sure, was there. And so was Venti. Like, be like, hey guys, what happened? You want to share a little bit? Here, Venti, here's some alcohol. Give you some alcohol if you tell me what went down. Yeah, surely one of them has the answers. I understand Nahida doesn't because technically that was Greater Lord Rukadavada's time. A wasn't there because her twin was there. I'm not sure if that was before Venti's time. I don't remember. Um, were the seven just magically not all there? I don't remember if Zhongli wasn't there for a certain reason.
But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Okay, so that does explain that. Doesn't seem like there's very many Khaenri'ahs left. Bro, like, what gives about the whole Kanye situation, my dude? It's like totally craving my style. For real, it's like, hey guys, how you doing? Like they shouldn't be that hard to find, right? We see them in events. Like, I mean, I guess technically Zhongli could just be like, I don't feel like telling you. And we could be like, God dang it. But we haven't even tried. There should be an event where we try and at least they deny us answers. So who is this hilichurl to you?
He is Caribert, my illegitimate son.
Oh.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame.
And we just slaughter hilichurls all over Mondstadt.
I was a noble of Khaenri'ah. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Also, what did the Conrians do to deserve this curse? It's gotta be more than just they forsake their gods and went to Conria, right? There's gotta be like the Conrian royalty and nobility, like did some god awful shit to deserve a curse like this. Like, surely.
Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry, I know this must cause you great pain. We probably killed her, guys.
I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for.
There's like a 90% chance with the number of hilichurls that I've murdered while farming mats to, you know, level up Lumine, that I probably killed his girlfriend, his wife.
And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Sorry, bear. What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Cool. Sorry, bear? This is like bait. I should be able to open that and get mats. Caribert! Oh, is he gonna grow food? Ida.
Over here.
What's this? A crafting bench. What are you going to use this for?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru.
Yes.
Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind. Oh, can we make him a sane hilichurl? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods.
That seems like it was probably extremely excessive.
But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Khaenri'ah. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work.
Oh, so y'all hate the Seven, but you're going to use the power of the Seven to make this work. Okay.
In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement.
He was a stereotypical noble kid.
Forbidden text and happened upon it.
I guess it could be worse. He could have been doing drugs. No, there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh?
Maybe kill him to put him out of his misery?
The gods.
That's the only other thing I have to suggest.
What does one more sin matter now?
And theoretically, it shouldn't be able to get much worse than this. But you never know, it could. Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand no matter what you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
I've noticed.
Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
We have very much noticed.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
Oh God, and the immortality doesn't keep your body up? Oh God, that's awful.
Okay, to start with, take this ingredient.
Oh, okay. What is that? A mushroom? I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I should. I've picked some before, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need.
Okay, guys. How bad is this going to get? Is this going to turn out horribly?
This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Oh no. What are the steps? Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. That's such a cute little rhyme. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. Okay, craft. I feel really bad for this guy. Ida?
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
I hope it works.
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The handbook didn't feature any illustrations.
Oh, gosh. How do you know if I did it right?
Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me, is it time to give Caribert the medicine?
No. We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
Okay.
I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects, which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy for someone from Khaenri'ah. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. Ida hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
I feel like we'd probably be better off just having Nahida help us out. No, we can't teleport. Of course not. That would be cheating in the story mode if we could use teleport. Oh, hey. The zip zips. God, I do love these. I was gonna kill that bird, but I guess not.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
If it makes you feel better, Nahida is a super cute chibi kawaii queen, and she's very nice.
God of Wisdom, look at me.
Though clearly, guys, I haven't worked on rebuilding the statues very much. I hate finding the Androculuses. They're very annoying to find.
I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
I kind of feel bad for him. They were very hard to find them all. I'm not finding them all. And I can't. I won't do it. I found all the Nemoculuses, and that was awful. And there's like double the amount of Drondoculuses. I'm not doing it. Fun Date's gonna be awful. I was working on the Geo ones because those will upgrade your stamina bar, but it's just no, no. There's so many of them.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has.
That's one of the reasons I'm really liking Honkai Star Rail is the maps are so much smaller, so I can actually find all the books, I can actually find all the chests. Genshin is so overwhelming a little bit. It's, I don't think I'll ever find all of the chests in any of the zones of Genshin, and I don't think I'm ever gonna try. Maybe if I took like a month off of work and that's all I did for a month, maybe then I would find everything. But ugh.
God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the pious people of Khaenri'ah bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for.
Okay, sir. Now you have to actually physically bow. Physically bow. Bow your head just a little bit. You can do it for your child.
All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
How do we know if it works? I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Khaenri'ah have truly suffered. Why could Khaenri'ah and the Seven not coexist in peace? Yeah, like what the fuck is going on with that?
Have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Hmm. Zip-up, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Is there another zippy? Oh, there's the house. Cool, 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 cool. Back to the house we go. So I guess now we can give them medicine to Caribert. But how do we know the Dendro Archon's power is actually infused in the medicine? Why do I feel like we're gonna kill him?
Caribert?
Caddy Bear. It's such a cute name. And where the fuck is Paimon and Dainsleif? The hilly trail seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
We've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
With your help, Ada feeds the newly made medicine to the hilly trail.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born.
No.
And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering.
Paimon's in the break room. Yeah, she's over there chilling, smoking a cigarette.
But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me?
Calm down, sir. Calm down. Don't get angry.
I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Ada, stop. It didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me?
How many other full-blooded Khaenri'ah citizens are running around in Tibet? And why haven't we met more of them?
You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ida. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low, or maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options unless you are ready to give up on Caribert.
Give up?
Such a cute name.
No.
Caribert.
Never. Yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair, even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100. What difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Okay, we're going to go into the forest to find a mushroom, and we're finally going to find Dainsleif and Paimon and say hi. Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Don't mushrooms grow on like decay and matter? What's in that field? Fine.
There is
Fine.
a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon.
Why two?
I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Traveler farmer arc incoming. Well, I mean, we do have the teapot, and you can get the little land plots, and you can grow stuff in the teapot, right? So we kind of do have a little farming arc. I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually get like a full farming thing. You know, I remember seeing a rumor on Twitter that potentially Hoyoverse was looking into making like an Animal Crossing-ish game, like a farming game, and I'd be very curious how that would work with like, you got a role for your villagers? Will certain characters help you with your gathering? Or will certain characters help crops grow faster? I'd be very curious if that was like not just like a bunch of bullshit. I would give it a try. I trust Hoyoverse at this point, and I'm willing to try most of their things.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly before you know it. It is 2 in the afternoon. I feel like we're going to find out that there's dead bodies in that field, and that's what the mushrooms are growing off of. But I'm just very suspicious. Zippity-doo-dah. Okay, we have the water. Zip, 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 zip. They need more zips. So they need another zip between that one and the little hut. Okay, time to water the flowers, the mushrooms.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable.
Good, good.
By which I mean he still isn't responding.
Well, I mean, we haven't done anything, so.
Anyway, give me the water.
Here you go. In water, Ida carefully waters his field that didn't look like anything had grown.
To stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course, your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
You wait in the field for Ida to return after a while. Monsters and so many of them. It looks like they're coming for this field. Does water in the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off.
Cascade.
Yeah. Ayato is the super duper DPS boy.
Flicker. Be still.
Cascade.
The process of elimination.
You. Da, 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 da. Gotta kill these monsters. And maybe I need to start actually getting my characters to like C1 with my main crew. Okay, that's all the monsters?
Was it monsters?
Yes.
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
I'm still waiting for this to go really south. Ida spreads the fertilizer evenly before long the elemental energy within starts to take effect.
Pick
Oh,
the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
okay, simple enough. Get the mushrooms. Make the stuff. Those mushrooms. Where is Dainsleif and Paimon? Why have they not come back yet? It's been a hot minute. Ida, the medicine's ready. Hey, stop daydreaming.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander.
I wonder if Dane, because he was talking about his memories of this zone, if him and Aether ran across this dude doing the exact same thing, trying to save Caribert. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean?
I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though the curse denies you even this, you still have Caribert.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay, the flying and the traveling to the Statue of the Seven area and not being able to teleport, that's getting old. I will say that. Like, and a zip, zip, zip. Zip.
We're here. Let's begin.
There's another villager.
Hey, what was that? Caribert?
What? He left the house?
Oh, no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice.
How do you not know that's not just another villager?
Come on, we have to catch up with him.
Oh, is that going to be the twist of the story? Is it going to be he thinks that Hilitril is his son, but he has really no idea? Oh no, Hoyaverse, what are you doing? Is that where this is going? Follow the Hilitril. I mean, it's because we see Hilitrils in Sumeru. Hey, NDDPS. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Let's give them a shout out. Burn, Genshin ruined you? How did I ruin you? Did you have a good stream at least? Was it fun? I'm working on Genshin Impact. I'm working on the Caribert quest.
That's not Caribert.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm. Nahida, I need her at 800 EM with 50 raid and around 180 crit. I screamed a lot. Good, I'm happy you had a good stream.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts.
Oh, it's like Caribert is kind of like a pet now.
My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this Hilichurl, there's something strange about it.
Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
No idea. Let's go have a look. Let's follow the Hilichurl.
The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
We're about to find out something really sad about Hilly Churls, guys. I have a feeling this is not going to end well. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hey. I need that. Hello, Hilly Churl.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Unknown Sanctuary. I'm not spoiling it, Lau. Oh, I do appreciate that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so apprehensive. Like, the Khaenri'ah stuff usually hits pretty hard. Like, I love it, but it hits really hard.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
I'll be right back. No problem. Thanks for being here. Look, what are those Hilly Churls doing? They're coming here to die, guys. That's probably what they're doing.
Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
It conceals horrors. It's gonna be bad.
There's only one way to find out.
The air here in this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. Yeah, it's like the fucking chasm. It hasn't been that long. I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. No, I don't want to kill them. I feel bad. I feel bad killing them now. I also feel bad murdering them in front of this dude when his son is a Hilly Churl.
Here you are.
Like, they weren't doing anything wrong, guys. We're the one invading their area, their zone. Like, we're the one being assholes. I feel bad. Feel very bad. Like, chests? No chest. Ooh, treasure. Treasure is good. Always good. What about this door? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, fine, fine. I go this way. I will go this way, game. That's fine. Oh, the abyss? Portal to the abyss?
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Holy shit, guys. Lumine got to speak. I love it. Kind of random, but love it. Okay, they're up there worshiping too. It's like they're doing a pilgrimage. Worship, move, worship some more, move some more.
Wind, hear me.
Oh, hey. More treasure. Another portal. Where are we gonna go now? Feel like this is gonna end bad. It's a glowy door. Slowly opening for us.
Here you are. Defract.
You know.
Go, Baron!
guys. Ooh. Oh, okay. No. I guess I could have walked past it. But, I'm a monster, guys. I'm a monster. Killing the poor little hilly churls that did nothing wrong. Oh no, oh no, oh no, shit. Shit. Oh my god, why can't I climb? This is so unfair. Genshin is a climbing game, but I can't climb. This is dumb. Oh, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to go this way, but I want to see where it takes me.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
Don't question it.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Okay, I'm looking for a third one. Well, that's kind of wiggy. Let's see, is there anything over here? Oh. Open door? Oh, hey. Cool. Maybe that will have the third one? Let's see. Let's see if I'm going on the right path, the right direction. Another portal. Portals are good. Oh, hey. Okay, so transport us over here where we need to go. Cool. Sounds good. Open door. Is it gonna be another portal? No. We're gonna drop, guys. Huzzah. And another door with a portal. Maybe. Oh. An Abyss Herald.
Halt, humans. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
What is this place? An Abyss Herald. No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience?
Sure. Yeah, I do.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
I probably should have removed Amber from my party. It will be fine. I don't have Amber leveled.
Let it rain.
Cascade.
Secret Fortune Lector. Secret Keeper of Fate's End.
Barbados, guide us.
Doop. This guy's not so tough unless there's gonna be a part 2. Could be a part 2. Oh no, he put up a shield. That's cheating. Such a cheater. Amber, time to shine. Amber does like no damage because I don't have her built up.
Be still.
I swear by my sword.
Mind the deluge.
Yeah, in hindsight, my friend's Amber can hit like 100k. I haven't built her up in any shape or form. I had her on for something else. I think I was doing an Inazuma quest and I needed a bow for something, so I usually use Amber, but the fire person I have built up is Hu Tao. And I usually forget when I'm doing story stuff to actually like switch my characters to like DPS characters. I guess she's better than nothing, and at least it's a little bit of fire. Did he just reset? God, fuck. Who's that? Hu Tao? The fire girl from the UA with the ghosty companion. Run away and bring Hu Tao. I think it's a domain, so I'd have to reset the domain. I really don't want to reset it.
Let it rain. Go as blood. Wind, hear me.
Be still.
Process of elimination.
Oh, who joke? Ah, okay. Get off of there, you stupid bitch. Hi. This is one of the great things I dislike about Genshin combat. God fucking hooker. Amber kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Amber would be better if I actually had her built up, but I think she's kind of a garbage character anyway. Hikao is much better to control her fire skills with. Oh, how I wish.
That's far enough.
Go, Barret! Go as blood!
Here you are. Deflect. Be still.
Get him! I'll race you to...
Flicker.
Wind, hear me. No escape!
You may have overestimated Kamisato. Suiyu.
Okay, his shield is almost down. And he didn't reset this time, which is like fucking cheating. There he goes. He's down now. Not gonna lie, Two Baron Bunnies works much better, and her sins let you shoot the bunny to blow it up instantly. Terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being.
He reset as he de-aggroed. Yeah, which it's like, but that wasn't very far. I'm used to mobs, Leishin, and de-aggroing. I play MMOs a whole lot. But that was in the same fucking room. That's stupid. I'm sorry.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
That was his small arena. Yeah, but like his arena should be the entirety of the room if that's what if you're gonna have him move in response to the fights, then his arena and his Leishin should be like the entire room. I understand if I had pushed him through a door into another room, but his arena should be the entirety of the room. That's just shitty game design. It's not the end of the world because I was able to fight him again, but it was just more like annoying and being like, that is dumb. Oh no, I understand where his arena is and behind, yeah, it's behind him and it's just like, I don't know. I'm not afraid to call out shit game design, and that's shit game design. The Legion should be. I know I encountered it too. It's like, come on, guys. You Hoyoverse, I'm like, you are a bunch of fucking nerds. You are a bunch of fucking weebs. We all know it. You know this is shitty design. Who thought this was a good idea?
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional taste. I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more
Okay.
excited.
So if he thought I wanted to die when I saw it, yeah, like, I don't know. It's such a small Legion area. It's dumb. And that shield was a bitch. I should have brought a fire person that I actually built. Amber was helpful, but yeah, she does garbage damage. I think she might be level 60, and everyone else is like 90. And considering how excited he is getting over this perfect being, I think I may know why Khaenri'ah got cursed. I think they started doing something crazy. Oh, hey, look at this. This Herald, Frostfall. Oh, hey, treasure. Let's grab that. Oh, wait, no. I missed an item. Ooh, another button. To head out for a bike ride. Have a terrific rest of your stream, and I'm excited for the game night later. See you later. You haven't found nothing yet. Yeah, probably not. All the stuff, all of the quests that are like give lore for Khaenri'ah always just like hit really hard, and I have high expectations.
We've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Oh, we've seen something like that before, like in the chasm. Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. This one is insanely important. Yeah, I'm excited to have finally like popped into it. I like everything with Dainsleif, and I remember seeing when this story act got dropped, and I was like, man, I can't wait to get to that because I know shit's gonna be good. And I do feel like the overarching storyline with Khaenri'ah is better than like most of the like land storylines. So I'm just like, come on, give me more details. Keep it coming. I know it's going to take us like another 3 years to really learn, but so it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshiping hilichurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Oh yeah, that's going back even before the chasm. Oh no. Ida, this place is bad news. We've got to go. He's about to turn, isn't he? Ida.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for power that you covet?
Oh no, it's talking to us. Grand Thief deserted it. I'm glad he went. Yeah, he did. We got this thing talking to us in our head. That's not a good sign. Good things don't do that. Like, well, okay, Nahida did that, but still. Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can Ida hear it?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Okay, so someone from Khaenri'ah, a
You
sinner.
are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well.
Okay, this is
You
weird.
need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
Is Ida about to turn into an Abyss Herald?
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Oh, it's talking about the other twin? Oh. Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice, it's gone. Oh no. Why is he glowing? I just figured that out. Oh, okay. Ida?
What just happened? When I
Hmm?
saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now? Did Khaenri'ah have its own god that they worshipped instead of the seven?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here. No, they mortals without gods. Yeah, well, the literals are worshiping something. They're kind of acting like something's a god, even though it says it's just a sinner. They made it farther without any gods. Yeah.
Is that so? All right. As you wish.
You leave the ominous cave and return to Ida's house. Okay, we saw him glow for a second. Something has to happen to him.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Then the gods killed them for the spot they got to and stopped war with their fall. Don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven? Why are we back here?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be.
I know, the gods helped in this instance by being corrupted. The irony. The irony with that.
For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
Mm.
You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
It's not the craziest thing we've heard today. That sounds like a ridiculous idea, but if you insist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
I will say, considering like Dainsleif was on the cover of this quest, I expected him to be in it quite more than he has been so far. Another dose of medicine is administered to the hilly turtle.
Caribert.
Oh, it did work.
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I can't believe it, I'm stunned. Oh, during this, Dane was busy. Well, he was never here at this time.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Oh. Mama's gone.
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Oh, this poor little kid. How many hilly turtles have we slaughtered, guys?
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert, are you fully awake now?
All deserved it. Don't aggro to us. I still feel bad.
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either.
Oh man, what's gonna happen when this kid sees a mirror?
Wait. My body! What
Oh
happened
no,
to me? Is
this is not good.
Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
I do too, but I also love fighting them since I was Taka, so I kindly and give them peace. Hey, TV Kai, how are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. I'm working on Genshin. I'm working on the Caribert quest, and you have popped in at just the right time to see this kid realize in horror that he's been turned into a monster. So, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. You have come at like the tip of the story. We're at the mountain of the story, and it's all downhill from here. So, oh, this poor child.
There's no more Khaenri'ah here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world.
So yeah, he's cursed with immortality, and his son was cursed to be a hilly churl that slowly goes crazy and loses itself. And he did some medicine to make his kid realize who he is again. And I'm not sure if this was a blessing for that child or not.
In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
I want to know what the hilly churls look like without the mask. I don't think I've seen it.
Am I dead?
No, unfortunately not. You might be better off dead if we're just being real honest here.
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
No.
Really?
They have a skull under it. Oh. Okay, God. I hope this kid does not take off the mask. No face any mother would love without it. Oh my gosh.
Really? You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. And you have to promise me something.
He's gonna say, promise me to never take off the mask, right?
Never take off your mask.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This kid's gonna take off the mask, isn't he?
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Oh my God, he's gonna take it off. This is exactly what happens. He has seen what's under it.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Father and son talk for a while. Ida seems like a changed man after the experience.
Since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Banned. Yeah. Please say banned. Yeah. I'm gonna... I didn't even read the message. I was just like, promotion. Offer promotion. I didn't even read the whole thing. I really don't care about bots too much, but like if you're gonna do that, you could at least, I don't know, not chat in people's streams about it. Like, even if someone was going to buy like chat bots, you know, or like a U-bot, no one's gonna respond to someone who contacts them on their Twitch stream. Like, that's stupid. That's the one way Twitch is gonna be like, oh hey, yeah, you're a view bot and banned. We're gonna ban your account. Like, It reminds me of the like Final Fantasy 14 has gold sellers, and there'll be people who like shout in the zones, "Hey, we're selling gold," and it's like, who's gonna message you in game to buy gold? That is how you get your account banned. Like this is dumb. Yeah, I insult the bot maker through the bot. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that.
Then the bot leaves and makes it hard to ban. Yeah, but if you save the name, you can always just ban them later after the stream. So, oh, Kenzo Benzo Bean, how are you doing today? How was your Saturday? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. All the cute emotes. I am working on Genshin, and I'm working on the last act of Sumeru, which is the Caribert act. It's about Khaenri'ah and stuff, and shit has been going down. By the way, the bot's still in chat. Mm. I'll be right back and abandon my chat. Yeah, give me a second. Users in chat. Here, let me try something else real quick. I typically don't have that issue too much. I typically don't have to get a lot of bots in my stuff too often that I actually have to ban. Okay, so they are now in my banned users list. So usually it's GFX bots. I mean, there's bots everywhere. There's bots all over Twitter, bots in most MMOs. Bots are kind of at this point just a part of life. But they're now banned. They won't be coming back. Maybe I might, let me copy that message. Might add parts of that message to my moderation filter stuff. I'll do that later though. Right now, it is story time.
Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption.
Even when the bot is in chat, it doesn't count towards viewership. Well, that's nice at least. So, as long as it's banned and it can't chat, though, yeah, I'll have to go work on my auto mod stuff and add some more keywords to my auto mod so that stuff like that gets flagged rather than just posting it. So it gives itself away. Oh, yep. The bots aren't quite that smart. They're not as smart as they think they are.
But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
Oh, he's gonna go back to that place.
Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they,
I don't think this is gonna...
something to show their devotion?
Well, technically the 8. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. Oh, here's an 8th god that doesn't want to call itself a god, but clearly has powers similar to that of a god.
Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Isn't your whole thing supposed to be, you know, not... Oh, well, no, it's the 2 Electro Archons. Yeah. Yeah, but no one knew about the 2 of them. And technically, it's back down to 7 now. So I guess technically it was 8 during Khaenri'ah. And now it's down to 7 since one of them died. Yeah, she died. That was sad. That was very sad. But Ida, that was not a god. That was a sinner. I'm just saying, it's acting like a god. And it's getting worshipped by the Hilichurls like a god. So, like, what makes a god in this world? Do we really know? Like, do you just need a Gnosis? We've just had, like, the Balladeer almost rise to godhood. Like, what is required?
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How
Neither do
dare
you.
utter such blasphemy?
Nah, you need a following. Mindless cult. I mean, but here's his #1 cult member. This guy's going full in. I'm pretty sure it's whatever that is. It may no longer be just a sinner. It might be able to ascend to godhood.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the 7 worked a miracle like this before?
Well,
never.
Actually,
He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous.
Well, actually, Nahida did some cool stuff while we were at Sumeru. You could say some of that stuff was miracles.
No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith.
Okay, then. #1 cult member.
I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
You, fine, go ahead. That's not going to end well. Ida's experience has deeply affected him. Not that he's particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. During the Archon War, I guess I'd rather catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere, and I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. Yeah, he really should maybe pay a little more attention to his son. Basically, them going to die in that one place I wasn't naming. Yeah. Oof. Oh yeah, we still can't. Back to the cave. No. Can I not switch my party? Okay, I guess not. Back to the cave we go. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. A little bit embarrassing. Basically, my Kaya. Oh, I feel right. I feel bad right now. I feel like a bad friend to Ayato. Oh, shit, wrong button. It's all good, though. It's all good. I have a shit ton of food. Because I never use it. Back to the cave we go. I hate seeing your weekly gadget being unused. Yep. I do not grind Genshin. I grind Final Fantasy 14, and I play Genshin for the story. I don't do any of the weekly stuff. I went hard in the beginning. I did a bunch of like all the weekly stuff and all the daily stuff, and I kind of burned myself out a little bit. So I have not been doing that. I don't quite have the time with it for it, unfortunately. Yeah, I would hate the new boss. Yep, nope. I don't know, just between like I play too many games to really be able to grind one super duper. I'm not even doing Final Fantasy as much as I used to. New boss is brutal. Yeah, I kind of expect that. So I'm just like, nope. I'm here for the story and to spin to win on characters. They're gonna nerf it though. Cool. Means it'll be easier for me, like Tart. Yeah, Tart was a hard fight. I'm concerned that's nerfed. I can't imagine how hard it is now. Or how, sorry. Considering how hard it is now, I can't imagine what it was like pre-nerfed. Because that's a pretty, like, intensive fight.
No. Impossible. What happened?
Though, I think A's fight is probably harder. I just like that one more. It's gone, but it was right here.
The Hilly worshippers have disappeared too.
Oh no.
Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was
Oh, man.
Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot? Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Yes, that is what he said. Believe me. You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. Are we going to come back and the kid has removed its mask? I feel like that's what's going to happen. He had, I think, tons more HP, and his one-shot attacks never let you react, and Whale was actively used. Oh, man. That sounds awful. It sounds like a really hard fight. I mean, if you like hard fights, all the more power to you. Like, I love hard fights in Final Fantasy 14, and he was faster. Oh, hot damn. Like, I love hard fights in Final Fantasy 14, but not by myself. Like, the hard fights in Final Fantasy 14 are usually like raids, and you do those with 7 other people, and usually you do them with like a static group and with your friends, and you're chatting and while you do it and stuff, and I find that fun. Single player hard content is really not fun for me. I usually find it more frustrating. So, but everyone's different, and I know some people really like the single player hard content, hence like Dark Souls and Elden Ring being super popular. But not me. I think they should rebuff him, as he can only catch you off guard with his one-shots now. Better to do it with co-op. Yeah, co-op would be fun. He is not in here. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
Or he moved because he's a child?
There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
You did leave a child alone. Maybe he ran off, but why?
This does not bode well.
Oh no, the box is open.
Forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state,
The box that had the mirrors open. I don't know if that was closed before we left, but what if the kid took off his mask and he used the mirror to look? Also, difficulty needs 4-player co-op, as bosses get 4.5 times bonus to all stats. Oh. E4. Oh, okay. Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose. Oh no, he's seen the box.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Yeah, just saying. Maybe we shouldn't have left the mirror in the house with the kid.
Oh no. Did he?
He's a child. You told him not to do something. There's a 100% chance that he was going to do the thing you specifically told him not to do. The solo whales are doing easier bosses. Okay. Well, wanted them harder. You mean like solo whales as in like people who like C6 their characters and throw a ton of money at it? Like, if you want a hard game, if you want Genshin to be a hard game, I don't feel like you should whale to C6 characters. Like, I feel like if you're gonna whale, you should expect an easy game because that's the whole point of get into C6 on a character is to make them super OP. Like, I don't know. I find that logic and I find the logic behind like the super duper whales wanting harder content to be extremely dumb. It's like if you want the harder content, don't whale. You should be whaling to make the content easier. That's one of the reasons I got Aoto is I knew I didn't have a 5-star at the time, and I knew if I had a 5-star, the combat would be easier. But if I wanted it to be hard, I would be using the 4-5. I would be using the free 4-stars. Oh, Derry, thank you for trying to catch me. And it looks like Tits glitched again a little bit. I didn't move. What is with that? They want massive numbers to flex. They say they don't, but they do it for that. No, that's fair. That is definitely a thing of whales, and that's kind of common across any game is whales do want to flex on my big numbers and look how rich I am, basically. Dairy, I use 4-star in games, still easy. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Comfy. Yeah, you like the comfy emote. Thing is, the community makes it even easier. I min-max my Diona though, so yeah. Yeah, you did put in quite a bit of effort, probably more than the average player. But I would also say that effort is probably equal to that of someone who wants to, whale. Like, I feel like people who put money into it are more likely to min-max their characters because they've invested into the game and they want to feel like their investment is coming back to them. I don't know. I feel like the time I get out of the game and the fact that it's online and has co-op and the fact that it gets updates on a fairly regular basis means that the money I put into it, I'm getting back. So I don't really worry about it too much. Yeah, as they basically feed the whales. I'm one. I've used Lumine since day one. I was using Lumine for a while, and then I got Jean and Ayaka. So I do like Lumine. I think her character design is cute. And I'm gonna have fun with her with Hydro later. So you're free to play. Yeah, I'm not, but I haven't spent that much. Well, I was. You spent on Klee's skin. That doesn't count. Buying the skins get you no advantage in any shape or form. They're just cute. And Klee's skin was that was a really cute skin. I don't have Klee, but if I had Klee, I probably would have bought that skin because it's super duper cute. So, yeah, I like the skins. I would love for them to give Lumine a new outfit. Like, give her a new outfit for every world we travel to. Like, kind of take a mix of her outfit, but then also, like, mix in the outfit from the areas. Oh, thank you, Derry, for trying to catch me. And now Tits is working. Now I bounced back and forth, but ha ha ha. You cannot catch me today. Ha ha ha. So, yeah. I love her. She's so adorable. Yeah, Lumine's really adorable. Okay, so one thing I like about Genshin better than Honkai Star Rail. Genshin, Lumine, and Aether character designs, I think, are like amazing. The I guess Stella. I don't know what the guy's name is called. But the MCs for Honkai Star Rail, I really don't like their character designs. I don't think they're that great. I don't know. Don't like them. Lumine, I sent for Klee is adorable. Klee is adorable. I don't like her VA though. I don't like her voice. Oh no, Derry, you did not catch me this time either. Ha 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 ha. Will you try again? You have to save up to buy more Pokeballs. Actually, I should see how much Pokeballs cost. And change the point reward. Nope, didn't work. Your great ball did not work today. Oh, what are you gonna throw at me this time? Oh, a regular Pokeball. Nope, still not working. Her English voice is adorable. Lee is a small child, and she is supposed to be a small child, and her voice sounds like that of a small child. I don't like small children. I don't like being around small children. So that's just me. I would, if I had Klee, I would probably never use her. And I kind of think the same thing of Clara. Clara is not in Hook from Honkai Star Rail. Hook is like, acts like an 8-year-old, which is fine. You can be 8 years old, but I have no desire to be around 8-year-old in any shape or form in my existence unless I have my own children. And I will love my own children, but like I'm not a teacher for a reason. So, I don't either, but Klee's an exception. That's fair. I like the more adult chibis, like Nahida looks like a child, which is kind of weird, but she's an adult. Like she acts like an adult and is like a billion years old. So I prefer Nahida, and then Bailu. Bailu from Honkai Star Rail is like a bajillion years old and an adult, but she's in a teeny tiny chibi body. So Clara, she's adorable. I like Clara's design. I'm quite amused that her animations have Svarog in them and that she has no shoes. But I don't know. It's like the voice. I don't like her voice actor in English. I don't know. Nahida is favorite. Nahida is super cute. Nahida is, I tried to get Nahida. I lost to 50-50 and I got Dia instead. It was a sad day. So I'll have to see. Maybe on the next banner, maybe next time Nahida has a rerun, I will get her. We'll see. I lost to 50-50 Nahidas. I am so sorry. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry. I got her the last time and used every primo for her. Well, I'm happy you finally got her after losing her twice. Good for you. She's super cute. Our face is like, oh shit.
Mirror, it's broken.
Wasn't it broken when we were looking at it? But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
Are we repeating history? He was so ugly he died at the end.
If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
I mean, he is a child. He sounds like a young child. What do you expect? Look for clues outside. Oh, hey, box. Investigate. And very stupid. Okay, I mean, children are dumb.
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Children are, like, dumb by nature. Children can also be, like, very, very smart, but they have very poor impulse control. Just in general. That's just a child thing. You should expect them to, like, not listen. Children, ooh, cute kitty. Tiger, ooh, cute kitty. Runs up the tiger, and then gets ate.
Hey, who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
You sound very bossy.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
Man, she's kind of being a bitch. Everyone should know who the fuck we are at this point and not really stop and question us, right?
Said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Ida.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Oh, no.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
You're raving mad. You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers.
Your nation's really not that great, guys. Let's just be honest. Like, I like to go into Sumeru, but you were ruled by the academia, like, and they did a bunch of bad shit. I don't think you need to, like, stand on a high horse at this moment. Also, children, ooh, big gorilla pin and breaks leg. Yeah, Yeah, like no impulse control. I have met some very smart children, extremely smart children, but they still do stupid things.
Curse you all, forest rangers.
Stop it, Ida. Stop, or the forest rangers and I will have to make you. Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
The parents are worse, sadly. They don't know how to look at their kids. Yeah, people used to make fun of parents who are having like those leashes on their kids, but I fully support that. Yeah, child leashes, that sounds like a great idea.
You.
Don't have to worry about them crawling into the gorilla pen.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him?
Small pet human. I'm smarter than some pets a little bit.
So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet.
I trust my dog more than any child. I mean, yeah, but there's a point in time where a child gets smarter, even while they're still a child, like an 8-year-old. I do trust an 8-year-old more than I do most dogs. So, probably varies on the breed, but I view dogs kind of like toddlers. Like they do goofy things and they love you, and then they knock over something, and then they look at you happily and are like, I'm sorry. So, oh, my dog has a short expiry date. I'm sorry.
I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There's still hope. That could well have been Caribert.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go. We have to find him.
Why haven't we told anyone? It's been a while since we learned that hilichurls are just transformed people. Like, why haven't we told anyone else? Like, I feel like this is knowledge that, probably should be shared. Maybe people wouldn't just slaughter the hilichurls. Maybe they put a little bit more effort into trying to understand them.
Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
I mean, you were pretty bitchy at the beginning, so I don't like you. Is Hungly with Nukas, though? No. Oh, hey. Flower. Caribert! Where are you, Caribert? There Caribert is. I know. Caribert! We found him. I think Nahida would, but she knows people would hate them more than them. Oh, that's fair.
Caribert, stop! It's me. It's Papa. Whatever you saw, it was all a trick, an illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Caribert?
He's not responding. He's relapsed.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on, something's not right with him. What has that strange power done to him? Oh no, as her people hated her. Yeah. Hold on. Oh no. Caribert? Oh no.
Papa?
Caribert,
Why is he glowing purple?
I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all
No.
too much. Papa?
I know. What? We're about to fight. No?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What all makes sense? What happened? Did I faint? I remember Caribert taking his mask off, but then I'll always remember her face when I saw her cutscene, her face when after she was born. I'll always hate the academia for it. Yeah. Poor Nahida.
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Why are we rejoicing, guys?
Oh, why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Ida, are you okay? What do you mean true identity?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
Oh no, I know where this is going. But I've never met you.
Of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of
Status?
us.
We were a princess of Khaenri'ah, maybe?
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Oh no.
My real name is Clotar.
Clotar?
Clotar Alberich.
Oh. Albreach? You can't be. Is this the same Albreach that created the Abyss Order, or is this another Albreach? I'm betting it's another one.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same.
Yes.
Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the Abyss, isn't it?
Probably.
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
I didn't see clearly what happened to Caribert.
That is no business of yours.
That doesn't sound good.
Yes, salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner.
Okay,
Caribert
crazy.
did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Oh, that's not good. There's that term again, the loom of fate. You're right about this being from the Abyss, but the Abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the Abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Khaenri'ah. To us, you were the Abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the Abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
Destruction?
Oh, Prince of Khaenri'ah.
Oh, that's such a cute face that Lumini's making. I know we're twins, but this twin has boobs, and the other twin does not. Not the same. I love her expression. It's pretty good. True.
Did he just call me?
Booba. Oh, what's happening? Oh, no. Are we not really twins? Are we the same people? I was not expecting this.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
So I'm gonna get a run around as Aether now.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake!
Oh, was that all a memory?
Hi,
What happened while you were unconscious?
Well, you missed a lot of the past, yeah.
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Albreach. What happened to him?
You mean Clotar Alberich?
Oh.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
So, when did Aether see him?
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, I am Paimon. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Love the name. And despite that, my brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he? Are you going to try to catch me? Oh no, you didn't succeed. Ha ha ha.
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Hello, I am Paimon. My name is Adrie Theron, and I am a catgirl VTuber who loves the color pink. I like to play Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Final Fantasy XIV, a little bit Tower Fantasy, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo. I'll play just about anything, but thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the follow. How are you doing today? It is Saturday for me, and it is good. Paimon, I'm gonna take this. She's hungry. Lol.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
So I have been working on trying to catch up on the main story of Genshin. I've only been playing Genshin since like December of last year. So I'm trying to catch up and finish before Fontaine comes out. I still got a couple things, but I've been working on the Caribert quest, which is like, oh my goodness, so much going on with that. I have a story to tell you. You got 10 days. I have 10 days. I have 10 days. Well, I'm finishing this one, and then that means I have Kazua's character story and then the interlude. How long can the interlude take, right? Your words send Dansleif deep into thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief.
You're not Eden, Paimon. We don't believe you. You're always Eden.
Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time.
But what the fuck is the Loom of Fate?
And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him.
So Kaya is related to Albreach. So does Albreach have another son that didn't get turned into a Hilichurl? Or is there gonna, or did like Caribert get turned back into a human? Or are we gonna have some like weird thing with humans and Hilichurls combining? I have questions. These are lies. We know are lies. She's stuffing her face. Travel guide? Well, I do appreciate you being the best travel guide in the world.
And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know what he thought about all of this. Yeah, I kind of assume that maybe Aether is trying to like get rid of the curse and maybe save the Khaenri'ahs. It's been 500 years though, guys. Clearly it's not quite working out like we thought. But one thing is clear, this was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
Field? What does that have to do with anything?
Oh god, what's gonna be in the field, guys? I don't trust the twin. Shame there ain't an option for twin sisters or brothers for the simps like myself.
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
I'm very disappointed that Dainsleif was not in more of the story. I really love him. I love his character design. The suit is so sexy. I will get him. Eventually he will get his own banner. Surely, right? And I will get him. After some time, you and Dainsleif discover was buried in the field.
Scared the Duke out of Paimon. Did you rebury them yet?
We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton buried together.
Hmm.
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
Ah, so this is where Caribert and its mom are buried. So Caribert was buried much later after that, so surely the mom was already in the field, and that's how we were growing the mushrooms. I knew there was going to be a dead body in there. Because husband and wife, I'm thinking? It's holding a silk scarf in its
What
hand.
does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Oh, okay, so it's the man and his wife. So it's Albrecht. Okay, and his wife. So how long has the wife been buried? Was it been there for a long time and that's how he grew the mushrooms? Or was it later? I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Albrecht.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Albrecht finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
And was that his original wife? Because surely she got turned into a hilichurl. Or was that like his new wife? Did he marry someone into that and that's how Kaya's line exists? Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces.
She was probably killed. Yeah.
We should part ways here.
No, we could, discuss things and solve this together, Dainsleif.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Hmm?
Who's he?
You mean the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
You could also just let us know. Hilichurls can be killed, only drop their belongings. Oh.
If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
Okay, so next time we see him is probably going to be after Fontaine.
What do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It'll happen hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
Including mass, mostly likely driving them insane. A sinner. He's a sinner.
Let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
Ah, this is such crap.
There goes Dane. And just like that.
Oh no, oh no, are you trying to catch me? Nope, unsuccessful, sir. I run away. Oh, Kenzo Benzo Bean. Oh, look at the cute emotes. Saucy. What's this one? Hype Shake. In hearts. Oh, super cute. Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you. Aw, Hoyoverse being nice to Paimon. If I can't catch you, I'll bruise you. You'll kill my brain cells. Lumin's face is so close. Sweet, okay. Caribert! Okay, so that means I have technically finished all of the Archon quests. Well, no, there's still the interlude. That's technically an Archon quest, right? Let's look at our quest list. Okay, yeah. So the interlude chapter act 3 is what I have to do, and I have to do Kazuha's quest first. And I will not unlock Nahida's quests because I don't want to do those yet. Like that are Paimon, and I love her. Paimon's super cute. I just wish that Aether and Lumine got to talk more rather than Paimon kind of narrate and everything. That's another thing I like about Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, like, Stella and the male MC talk quite a bit. Not a ton, but more than Lumion and Aether. And like Aether and Lumion's voiced actors are great. Like I don't know the name of Lumion's voice actress, but I know Aether is Zach Aligar. Zach Aguilar? Aguilar, I'm pretty sure it's Aguilar. But like both of them are great voice actors. So it's like it's kind of such a shame. So I kind of wish they would talk more. I think they will do a lot more in the future. I think I think they'll do a lot more in the future. I think by the end, Paimon maybe not there. As I heard, the VC for Paimon's being not paid. But I think getting resolved. That's not a Hoyoverse issue. That's been a like they basically used a company to gather. So they paid a company to find the English VAs. So that's not really a Hoyoverse thing. That's a issue with the in-between company. Because I remember seeing the Paimon voice actress get on Twitter and talk about it. And I think Hoyoverse is trying to fix that. And I think they may be actually using a new company or something. Or hopefully they could just, work with the English VAs themselves. I don't know exactly why they had it in between. So I think Paimon will be around forever, but I do hope that they increase the amount that Lumion and Aether speak and decrease the amount that Paimon, repeats. Because a lot of stuff that she says, she's just repeating what they have in words on the screen. And so some of it's redundant. That would work better. They don't speak English. I mean, yeah, the people at Hoyoverse may not speak English, and there is like a nuance factor of even though if you've studied English for a million years in school doesn't mean you can speak it. So be right back. Okay. So let's look at our story quest. I do need to do Childs at some point before Fontaine, and I want to do Nahidas before Fontaine 2. I don't have any keys left, but now I can unlock Kaya's hangout. I haven't done any of these hangouts. I've done some of the story quests. Okay. I'll probably do Kazuha's story off stream so that I can work on the interlude chapter quest next time. And hopefully I'll be able to get that. Streamlabs named one of my streams wrong. Oh, that's unfortunate, but I guess it happens. Okay. So, everyone that is here, I do appreciate you being here. This is actually where I'm going to end my stream, but I'm very appreciative that you are here. Thank you for watching. I will be back to streaming again next week, and I will be on my friend Indy JT's channel later. We're playing Friday the 13th, which I've never played, and I'm going to be awful at it. But I'm going to drop out. I'm going to rest, need to recoup. Have a good rest in DTPS. Have a fun time. So for those of you that are still here, I'm going to raid someone. So let me look and see who we're going to raid. Let's see if I got anyone on that I know. I usually kind of give some preference to people I know who are playing Genshin Impact. Or someone who has raided me in the past. Or, Honkai Star Rail would be acceptable too. Who should we raid? Let's go check out Frozen E and V. They are playing Honkai Star Rail. And they gave me a raid before, so let's go show them some love too. You guys can join. I appreciate it. Nice end stream thing. Yeah, it's pretty wonderful. But let's go raid Frozen E and V. You can come along. I'd appreciate it.